Hello everybody and welcome to Sensitive by JSano. This is a Minecraft game that is based on the original game by Oliver Curwa. It was a game for Commodore 64, and I think we'll get some more info on that in just a little bit. But anyway, this is, I believe, JSano's first custom map for Minecraft. And he released this on Christmas Day, and I'm getting to it the day after. I apologize if I sound a little congested. I definitely feel congested. Not much I can do about that. I didn't want to wait any longer. I want to show this cool stuff off to you guys. So, anyway, we've got 3 books at the start here. I'll just briefly go through these. If you are subscribed to JSano already, which you should be, you've probably seen his release video already, so you can get the full lowdown on the map from his channel if you would like, but just wanted to briefly show off some of these things. So like I said, Sensitive was a Commodore 64 game from 1990. It is I'll call it a pathing puzzle game. If you remember, I'd say from the later 1990s, there was a game called Chip's Challenge, which it kind of reminds me of. Basically, you have to get rid of all the gold and or emerald blocks and then end up on the diamond blocks to complete the puzzle. There's multiple puzzles within this game. So here are some rules and just ways of playing the game that I'm already familiar with. You can pause the video and check things out if you want to. But I'm familiar with it because JSano was nice enough to ask me to help him with some testing. So I've gone through a couple different versions of the map, and we've worked on some new features and updates and stuff like that, and had a blast testing with him. And I think he'll mention that in one of these books later. But anyway, gold blocks allow you to walk over them one time. Emerald blocks allow you to go over twice or wait for a little while before they despawn. Lapis blocks will teleport you because they have buttons on them. And then diamond blocks are the exit blocks. And there's another type that we're going to look at in just a second as well. So here's the special thanks. Look at that. Yours truly, Cthulhu2 for map testing. Alfred Person MC for the walk on air concept. It's a command block wizardry thing. And then Seth playing for other command block wizardry things as well. Alrighty, so let's get right into this. This is just the Christmas texture for chests. You don't need a texture pack for the map or anything like that. So we have over here a set of buttons. You can set prepare game variables in case you didn't spawn in with anything for some reason. You're supposed to have a little level select sheet here. And then reset levels, we'll cover that later. And then this is not meant to be multiplayer. The game it's based off of probably never even had the concept of multiplayer, but he's built in some stuff in case you want to have friends with to watch you as you are solving puzzles and vice versa. But normally you should be on the playing team, and it'll tell you what team you are on. So if we come back here, there's a little tutorial about how the different blocks work. I think this is a great idea he came up with. So you can spawn in each type, and when you're on these blocks, you will see that you have a little wither skull, and that both works for the command block wizardry and also helps the player know that you are actually on this block and something is happening. So as you can see with the emerald blocks, you can like touch it once and it updates to gold, and then once you touch it again it goes away, or you can kind of stay there and let it cook for a little while, and then you could try to get off before it's gone. So those are the basic block types. And there are also these rails, which are one-way travel. So I cannot go through from either side. I can only go along the rail path. And this is something that took us quite a while to figure out, especially spawning in the rails facing a specific direction. Because normally when you place them down, they all orient to the same direction. So that took a lot of wizardry, and JSano came up with a really nice way of doing that. So those are the basic block types. Let's come over here real quick. There's a classic play and a Minecraft play. In the original game, there's no jumping. It's all just top down. You're moving a blip around basically. But since it's in Minecraft, obviously you have a jump button. So you can cheat and jump around to solve puzzles if you feel like it. I'm going to do Minecraft play because the classic play kind of interferes with using the F5 mode. For reasons I don't need to bother getting into, it just does. And I do like using F5 to solve the puzzles. Alright, so we also have level select here. If you want to, you can do bird's eye view and then go into the level, and you'll spawn above the level and you can look down at it and kind of plan things out a little bit. But we're not going to bother with that quite yet. And then also, once you complete a level, these wool blocks will update to green wool to show that that is complete. And then you can reset everything over there if you want to redo everything. You can still go back into levels if you've completed them, but if you just want to reset the colors, you can reset that over yonder. I think that's just about it. Let's load into the first level here. Now, I'm not going to do a complete playthrough because I want you guys to be able to experience this for yourselves, but I'll do the first couple levels here. If you plan on playing this and you don't want to have things spoiled for you, then don't watch. But this first one, you may be thinking, okay, so I need to get all of these gold blocks gone and then end up on the diamond. So if I like come over here and then go over there, then my route back to the diamond is going to be gone. If I just start running around this way, I'm going to get there, and then I'll be able to come over here. Actually, I'll just show you. We do that, do that, do that. Okay, well, I have to touch those, and now I can't get back. So I'm just going to fall off, reset the level. What you got to do, you got to tiptoe on that one, and then come back, and then go around, and then do the same thing on this side. Tiptoe, come back, and then diamond, and you're done. Now this one is really simplistic, and I'm not going to do it, and it also gives me a chance to show off the level select. So obviously this is an empty map. You right click it, you get a map, doesn't matter. It's supposed to detect me. Well, that's strange. This never happened in testing. That's supposed to spawn us back at the level select. But anyway, I can use my handy dandy escape button there. I do not know why that didn't work for me. It's worked every time we were testing. Anyway, I'm going to reset that. Let's see, if I do it here... Yeah? That worked? I don't know. Okay, anyway, you can see that we've completed level 1. Let's hop into level 4. See what that's all about. I don't know if I've ever completed this one. So, I'm going to pop into F5 because I kind of like it a little bit better. So we got a tiptoe on that guy. I didn't quite touch it. So there's a couple just like random ones all by the lonesome over here. So this one's actually going to be a little tricky. I don't think I've completed it in testing, so it'll be kind of interesting. We're going to play around. I'm just going to kind of run in there and try something and see how it goes. So we can get rid of that. Now if I zigzag across, I can get through just fine. Let's come up here. Okay. Now once I get going, I'm not going to have any time to stop. So I'm going to zigzag across these and then get in here. I'm going to go down to the end, come back, down to the end, and we should be able to complete it. So I have my route planned out. Now actually doing that and not lingering too long and not screwing things up is a completely different matter. But I should be able, yes, there we go. And we end up on the diamond and we get to the next level. Now, can I level select, please? Huh, it worked that time. Go figure. I should also mention, so we've got, gosh, how many levels do we have here? I think we've got, oh, he used to have a sign saying, like, these levels up this way. Nothing up here yet. We have got 18 levels. Those are not all of the levels in the original Commodore 64 game. Those are just the first set of levels that he was able to prepare in time for the Christmas release, and JSano is planning on releasing an increase of levels sometime in the future, who knows when. So I'm going to do maybe 1 or 2 more levels real quick. Oh, let me show you the bird's eye view, how about? I think that could be interesting. So I'm going to hit the bird's eye view. Oh, okay, so that's giving me a bird's eye of the level I already have selected. So there you have it. That is level 5. I've done that one before. Let's try level 8. So I have level 8 selected. You can see it on my scoreboard on the right hand side. I'm going to come back and I'm going to do the bird's eye view for level 8. There we go. So this one is the first one I'm showing you guys that has the teleporters on it, and also the first one that has emerald blocks on it. So we're going to spawn in over here, I believe. And we could teleport right to the end, but then we'd have all of the gold and emerald blocks left. this one can be kind of nasty, so we gotta like come here. You can cook these emeralds a little bit, so you don't have to come back and touch them again. But this one, I think you only want to touch it once and then leave it as a gold block so you can pass over it again. So if we just come through here, we could come through here, come around here, come through here, yeah, come up here, and then we would have to like come over here, cook that, that would already be gold after passing over it once, so we touch it again and then we come around and we finish. Yikes. Let's give it the old college try, shall we? So that was level 8. Let's go back to level 8. This is another one I've never actually completed in testing, so it'll be kind of interesting. So we need to get rid of the first 2 emerald blocks and then only touch the other one once, and just kind of keep going through it. So the timing's a little tricky. You get used to it after you've gone over the emeralds a few times. But it's a little tricky still. Okay, so we come back over here. Yes, yes. Oh, beautiful. So this was kind of a trolley level. It gave you this teleporter, but you don't even need it. And sometimes, like over there, there's just random blocks and stuff. Like those were in the original game, and JSano left them in for completeness sake. But sometimes you just don't even need to use the stuff that's around. It's just there to mess you up a little bit. Okay, let's leave level 9 alone. Go back to level select, which is working just fine now. And let's do one more level for the sake of this video, just for showing the sweet stuff off. What's level 12 like? Let's check this out. Oh, yuck. I hate these. I hate these with the edges. I can never get these. So like if we come out here and we just kind of like touch the edges and come back, see I'm going to get stuck here and not be able to go out again. Oh, and this is one other cool thing. If you go back to the diamond without having everything completed, it flashes, what is that, orange for you, saying like, hey, these blocks are still here, you haven't fixed them yet. So it's kind of a nice little feature. So how do you, oh, thank you, Minecraft, woohoo! Okay, no, I'm not going to do it that way, that's cheap. I am not good at all with these edges and actually like getting all of the different blocks removed from said edges. Now that's looking okay-ish. Let's come out here and traverse the edges again and see where that leaves us. Nowhere good. So this is where Minecraft mode comes in. You could hop across and then hop back, because ain't nobody got time for that. But that is not how it is intended to be solved. I'm honestly a little stumped on this one. Oh, I think I'm getting this side a little more. Yeah. Okay, so I feel good. I got that side done correctly. This one is not terribly interesting, but it's in the game, so it's here. But it does become a little more complicated than you would initially expect, just being able to traverse all the blocks that you have to. So anyway, this is Sensitive by JSano, by Oliver Kurwa. As it currently stands with the 18 levels, there's at least one level that has the one-way travel blocks incorporated. There's a couple levels that have the teleporters incorporated, and I am unfamiliar with what further levels are going to be like. JSano is actually going through the original game in an emulator, playing the levels so that he can replicate them, because neither of us have been able to find any good LPs of the original game to be able to base these levels off of, which is kind of strange that a game that's been around that long, I'm sure it's been played a lot, has not been properly covered on the YouTubes. So if anyone feels like it, get on that. But yeah, there you have it. I will reset levels. As you can see, there's no more green. So I highly recommend you check this out. I will have a link in my description to JSano's downloads on his website. He has his own website set up, and it's got this map available on there. He also has a forum thread too. I'll link that in case you want to check that out, or just like leave a comment, leave some love, something like that. Thumbs up the forum thread to get a little more attention. Anything like that would be awesome. I know I will be doing that myself, because I really enjoy this. I'm not just saying because I helped out with testing and stuff like that and idea bouncing and all that. It's a cool puzzle game. If you're a puzzler at all, I think you'll enjoy this. And JSano has done a really good job of not only replicating the levels, but a lot of Minecraft command block wizardry to make everything happen. It's a lot more complicated than you would initially expect, and I'm very impressed with how he has come up with ways to replicate the original game. So yes, all the relative links in the description. Go subscribe to JSano if for some reason you have not. He does cool stuff on the Minecraft server, and he does a lot of cool older games like Space Quest, and other Minecraft-related content as well, so check him out, and check out the map, because I think you will like it if you enjoy puzzles. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again next time.